Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 10 of my journey through Group Self-Found Rise of the Abyssal. Last time, I went hunting for upgrades and wound up finding different upgrades. I got another of these Spire of Ire spears, this one with 2 sockets in it instead of the 1. I wound up crafting, in Path of Exile 2, crafting a new chest and shield, focus, rather. And I also got a new pair of boots that I corrupted to have a second socket as well. Did not get the level 20 gem that I was looking for or the collarbone for my ring. But since I have this new spear, it looks like I'm going to get sucked back into Trial of Chaos to get more of the Sita Coltal's Soul Core of Foulness. They give the flat chaos damage. So currently in the spear, which rolled like 1 off perfect on the flat damage, which is insane. So I've got 1 to 30 lightning damage in both the runes, but the 19 to 29 chaos damage would be better since I'm scaling up the chaos damage. So that's what we're going to start by doing today. Looks like I have 10 of these that I can run. Oh, there might be, there's 2 more here. So I got 12 of them. And then given that there are 12 of these special soul cores, odds are I might be able to get 1 if it's equal weighting for any of these. Each run of Trial of Chaos, I'll get 2 of the basic soul cores and 1 of these special ones. No, it's not a 1 in 12, it's a 1 in 15 chance on each one of them. So I might not get what I'm looking for, but I gotta do it. Bow attacks fire an additional arrow. Rune of Archery, nice. I can look in here, and assuming people have their socketables tab public. Sita, Coltal Soul Core of Foulness, no results. There is stuff I could do in maps, as my chest isn't finished. I need an omen to remove the desecrated mod, then try and desecrate a new mod to give me the flat evasion ES on this to send this to the next level. And I still want a collarbone, but I'm very happy with the chest that I made last time. I did this with a perfect transmute, perfect augment, greater regal, and then I used an omen of greater exaltation with a perfect exalted orb and wound up with T2 cold res, T2 chaos res, T1 int, T2 hybrid ES, and T1% ES. So I just need the flat, and I will have crafted an insane chest. It's amazing that it is plausible in the game now to like actually try and craft something. In the previous 2 leagues, you just had to get lucky. You transmute, you augment, then you regal, and you put 3 exalts on it, and what you get is what you get. And now there's lots of ways to kind of tip the scales in your favor, which makes for a much better experience getting gear in the endgame. Let's see what we got here. We got Deadly and Victorious, so I need Cowardly. Okay. And they're split pretty evenly, so I'll be able to run a few Trial Masters as well. But let's just do it. Arakali's Lust. Someone's looking for this. 3 greater exalts, 10 exalts. Cool. I only improved my damage by a little bit last time. I actually ended up losing a tiny bit of damage because I went from a level 20 gem back to a 19. I tried to corrupt it, but then I did get chaos damage on my focus, so it kind of balanced itself out. But I gained energy shield, so I'm over 6k now, and then I still can just rush stuff. Proximal tangibility and the temp bubble. I like this better, how that works in PoE 2. In PoE 1, the temporal bubble is a proc shield on top of it. It has to have both of those mods on it for you have to get in the procs bubble to deal damage to it. Wow, no flash charges, I guess. Trial of Chaos is really weird to me. When you're early on in a character, Trial of Chaos is just really, really difficult. Once you have a character put together, Trial of Chaos is really, really boring. Soul Core of Tapotante to fight the Skybird. Curse. Barrage. Barrage, launch again, is dead. This is one of the best places to get Vol and Chaos Orbs too, though. Bosses like to drop those. Soul Core of Opaloti, Bloodbird, Barrage, Curse, Launch. These rooms are nice too. I get lots of good rebounds on the twisters to come back into the boss. Makes them really easy. Volorb, 2 alchemies, not bad. I really think this trial is the worst. I think like 8 waves of enemies will come out in a minute and a half, and a lot of times I can just delete them in a matter of seconds. I think they spawn faster towards the end, but the first 2 is like a 15-second delay between packs of enemies. Escorting this idol kind of sucks too, but at least I get to do something. Like, I have to move. That timed spawn waves of enemies is just stand there and wait for enemies to spawn. Guatalizzi Soul Core of Endurance. And here we go. Curse, Barrage, launch those. He kind of got backed up in a corner on me. But still, Volorb, 2 Volorbs. XP per hour, 7.3 million. I was getting like 35 million just running maps. So yeah, a lot of things that you give up by doing this. A lot of running through empty space. 2 Volorbs on the rewards. And I can slap these things in here once every 3 runs. And we get to do this fight. Here we go. Curse, Barrage, launch. He can hit me, but his attacks are slow enough, it seems, that I'll just get the recharge back. Oh, staggered him. He's dead. Then I have to wait like 15 seconds for the loot to show up. Exceptional Omen Crest Shield. Oh, dang. That's big. That is insane. This gives increased effective socketed soul cores. But if this gets corrupted to have a 3rd socket, like, that's a very GG shield. I only have 1 divine. I don't know about divining that. It's very low rolled, though. There are rarity cores. Whoa. Prove yourself worthy of chaos. Literally what I'm trying to do. Get the chaos soul cores. Capotante, Volorb, 2 Volorbs. Tikaba. That one might actually be useful. Chaos Orb, Volorb. What? Citacoatl's Soul Core Foulness. Already got one. Let's go. Alright, as long as the Bloodbird doesn't kill me here. First down. It popped. And I got stunned out of my Twister. That's something that is really bugging me. Because of how like, I distinctly remember it being changed that the hit that stuns to proc the charm will not stun. And I get stunned out of my stuff. 3 Volorbs, 3 Exalts, got my soul cores, and this corrupted gear is just like a joke as a reward. So slap this in. Cool. I'm realizing that Trial Master didn't drop me a Inscribed Ultimatum like the previous ones. Ducati, Chaos Res 1. Always nice to have. Volorb, Capotante, Chaos Orb. You can't rush onto these elevators either. You gotta wait for the button to pop up, or else you're gonna have to stand there for like 5 seconds before it triggers. But then if you walk off of it, it'll just rise up. AoC's Soul Core of Heat Proofing. Ming's Heart, Volorb, and an extra Volorb, 3 Exalts. 32% on the Ming's Heart. Papalotti Soul Core, Chaos Orb, Sita Quiltal, All Res 1, Chaos Orb, Zipicado Soul Core of Dominion. Minions deal increased damage with command skills. Volorb, Venipuncture for 2 Chaos. Ooh, first really rough choice. Stalking Shade really sucks. Volatile Fiends is kind of death. Pyramid Beams is really annoying but avoidable, so I'll try that. It doesn't rotate too fast. Something to do while I wait. Oh, I got touched. It's only 3 seconds, not 10. Okay, that's not too bad. I think this is dodge rollable. Yes. Soul Core of Opaloti. Chaos Orb. Ooh, 3 Volorbs. Soul Core of Jiquani. 3% life and body armors. It's a nice one. Volorb. I thought this one was it by looking at it, but it's a Zalotl Soul Core of Insulation. Chaos and a Volorb. 5 Volorbs from rewards. And another Trial Master. I'm gonna take a little step, get him cursed, launch the thing, so I didn't have the barrage. Ooh. This, launch them. Ooh. Oh. Cool. belt. Third one of these belts. Soul Core of Cetacoltal. Chaos Orb. Chance Orb. Not bad. Soul Core of Tapotante. Chaos Orb. 2 Chaos Orbs. Tapotante's Soul Core of Dampening. Awesome. Vol Orb. Soul Core of Takati. Chaos Orb. I think it is guaranteed that every single boss is going to drop a Chaos or a Vol Orb. Soul Core of Cholotl. I don't think I have one of these. Chaos Orb. Zaltal Soul Core of Insulation. Not it. Vol Orb. Another Trial Master. I'll focus on killing him this time. Barrage launch. Oh. Slam. Here, here, here. Go there. Where was the one that... Does it like bounce off the wall? I don't know that I lost XP for that. Huh. Well, okay. I've done 7 of them. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Got 5 more. Soul Core of Opaloti. Vol Orb. Soul Core of Jiquanwi. Vol Orb. Volatile Soul Core of Insulation. Chaos Orb. Maybe I did lose XP, because my XP per hour went away. Yeah, it looks like I did. I was getting close to 45%. I need to see this again. Slams this way. There was one down here. No, there was one that came. Does he go over here and slam? How did that come down? There's a slam down this way. Maybe it did bounce off the wall? I don't even know. Crazy. Opaloti, Vol Orb, Tapotante, Marabout Garb? What is that? Sierran Inheritance? Oh, that's the reverse chill chest. Okay. Cholotl Soul Core of War. Increased proj speed and a bow. Vol Orb. I think I take less defenses over bleed or petrify. That sucks. I did one of these the other day with 700 ES, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Perfect Orb of Transmutation. A useful currency drop. Crazy. The Vol Orbs and Chaos Orbs are definitely useful, but those are like expected rewards here. I've not been offered an upgraded currency as a reward either. A T15 Waystone. It's the first one of those. Opaloti, Leather Buckler, Unique, and a Chaos Orb. Dunkelhalt, a Greater Exalted Orb. Had to say something, didn't I? Oh, it was an enemy drop, though. It'd be cool to maybe see a Greater Chaos Orb or something as one of the room rewards, rather than the just basic ones, like this, 2 Vol Orbs. Soul Core of Tikaba, Vol Orb, 2 Regals. Yeah, what I was saying, I'd like to see some of the upgraded currencies maybe show up in here. Zippicato's Soul Core of Dominion. Vol Orb. Another Trial Master. Let's try not to die this time. Alright, let's go. First, goes off. Let's not get hit by that. Staggered. I'm dead. Exceptional Omen Crest Shield. Maybe this always drops as exceptional with 2 sockets. 416 is a better roll. Decent pair of boots. Reduced chill duration doesn't do much to counter the chilled ground. Reduced chill magnitude on this would be amazing. Only 2 left. A unique corrupted pair of boots. You still can't quality these or do anything to them. Soul Core of Takati. Chaos Orb. Soul Core of Opaloti. Yet again. I think that's 4 trials in a row. I've gotten one of those. Vol Orb, Raya's Embrace, Tapotante's Soul Core of Dampening, Vol Orb, and a Chaos Orb. I have 3 of those now. I'm curious if I can 3-to-1 these. No. What if I do Cold Lightning Fire? No. What about the lesser ones? This will let me reforge. These are all Cetacoltal though. Those are useful. I don't know if this is a reroll or an upgrade into Cetacoltal. So use the Opalotes. What does that do? Zamoto's Soul Core of Ferocity, so it's a random. Okay. Tapotante, let's go over those. That made a Soul Core of Zamoto. Okay, so it can give one of these. It's a random Soul Core. Opalotes are pretty useless, as are Tapotantes. The all-res ones are good. Crit damage ones might be useful. I can't get rid of the Chaos ones. Alright. Well, what we got? Soul Core of Takaba and a Zolotl, 3% mana. that one's good. The first one of those I have. Can I mix and match? No. Only 3 of the same kind. Well, give up the Jacabas. Or Tapotante. Okay. 3 Tapotantes into... The Soul Core found this! Yes! Yes! Okay, slap it in. 239 to 390. So comparison here. It's a big upgrade. The low end is about the same because I was able to push the low end above with the corruption. But since this one rolled almost perfect, there we are. I guess I can give this one away. Slap that in here for what? 3 chaos orbs. And nope, there's no way I'm running this last one. Nope, I am done. I did 3.5 hours of Trial of Chaos, and I don't want to do more. I thought I was going to have to do more, but I learned you can 3-to-1 these. What would be nice to do, once I get my chest complete, go get the Sandstorm Visage from this. Cannot restore honor. I got enough damage to just crush it at this point. Actually, I'm curious how the Flat Chaos addition to this upgrades my PoE, because this has the lightning on it. Another 8.6% damage. Huge. Well, I'm also curious now, can I upgrade Greater Essence to Perfect? No, that changes what type it is. That's a reroll among them. I feel like some of these are very useless. Well, what about a Perfect? Can I reroll Perfects to another Perfect? It gave me the exact same one. I put 3 Perfects of Thawing in and it gave me a Perfect of Thawing. Try that again. Perfect of Sorcery. Okay, so you can. What about Essence of the Abyss? What if I put 3 of those in there? Nope. What about Soul Course of Bartering? Or Omens? No. Okay, I have 4 of those though, and this is all the items that I've picked up across all of my runs of that. Sell a few of these. The highest value ones first. Oh, it's not always a good thing. I only gained on 2 of them. I got less on 2 of them. Rip. ES, rarity crit chance. Ooh, fire lightning rarity fire to attacks. My gloves are very nice. They're far from perfect, but very nice. I feel like my weakest piece might be my amulet at this point. Because 1, I'm way over in cold res. I could put a chaos soul core in. Like, it needs a tiny bit of cold chaos. Like, it could be shuffled based on what I get on an amulet. But that's a T5 flat ES with a 28% global. And I mean, I have this. Open prefix and suffix. Just no collarbones. If I just put this on right now, ES goes up to 6693. Like a 300 ES increase before any quality. Int is still very covered. And I would need to swap something in for chaos in place of this iron rune. Unless I could hit another resistance on it. Feeling like gambling on it. Let's Greater Exalt. Rarity on the suffix. Both of my rings have rarity. Like, I want more rarity, honestly. Rarity is good. I might be better served by this. What omens do I have regarding a Chaos Orb? Remove the lowest level modifier, which here would be the fire res. There are chaos for prefix. So, you know what? We got 2.9 million gold. We're going to have to gamble. That's the next order of business before we get to mapping. Find new amulet. And I have a bunch of, like, misses, so I could 3-to-1 these to gamble further. On the last batch, we'll see. 29.2k each for an amulet. So I can get 100. There's 50. Save any gold amulet. ES crit damage bonus. That looks big. T1 cast speed. Perfect augment. T2 ES. Lunar amulets. We got 9 all attributes. T5 rarity crit chance. Garbage cold res. Mana regen. Melee skills and life. Armor cold res. Accuracy recoup. Rarity all res solar amulet. That's good. Strength with percent life. That one can have a regal or an augment. Cast speed. Spell damage T1% ES. Lightning res crit chance. Solar amulet. Augment T2 lightning res. T1 life. Solar amulet. Good. ES, evasion, all attributes. Not great rolls. The rest of these go away. More. He can evade us. Another one. Okay. 4 off on the mana. The other one, 70. T1 int. Lunar Amulet. I'll hit it. Mana. Armor. Rarity Strength. Lightning Res. Life Regen. Armor. Life Regen. Spell damage all attributes. Life ES. Crit damage bonus. Gold Amulets. 6 mods all bad except the T1 Dex. And the spell damage. T2 Fire Res. That one. Armor. Spirit Strength. Percent ES. Spell damage Lightning Res with all attributes. Oh. T1%. Double rarity. All attributes Fire Res with life. That's got a lot that I'm looking for. +3 all projectile skills. Hit that one. T2 rarity. Spell damage Spirit. Percent ES. Strength. Fire Res. Nifty. T1%. Perfect Augment. Strength. Mana regen with Lightning Res. Slap that. Mana. And the rest of these can go. And then I can grab one more. Not that one. Okay. Well, this rarity +3 proj skills is interesting. I have 2 perfect regals. I don't have anything for a regal. So just hit it. 27 dex. I'm just gonna gamble it. Greater Exalt with one of these. I guess I could force a suffix. Here, let's try that first. Force, suffix, life regen. There's no resist there. I'm gonna need some amount of resistance. So even if I hit this again, shit, of course it hits good ES. I could essence the global defenses, which is a prefix. Maybe remove a suffix. The one I have will only remove prefixes. I don't have the other one, just hit it. See? Of course it removed the good flat. Alright, that one's dead, kind of. I'll hold it though. And then my good one, just look at resistances here. ES goes up to 6739, plus I gain 33 rarity. And then I would need to drop a fire for chaos, so that's capped back up. And then I need to drop the armor evasion ES here for cold, so it drops me to 6596, but gaining 33 rarity is massive. Resists are all capped. And then I want the same anoint, precise point, which was this. Guilt, Envy, Despair. And I can definitely do that. There we go. And still. And then I've got 12 carapace at the moment. Quality it up. Gonna scale up nicely. I got 16% from the 12. And that's back up to 6740. I like it. I like it a lot. I should see if I can hit movement speed on these boots. What we got here? 15%? Yeah. Okay. Doesn't come close to some of the others that I've found. This one needs rerolled for movement speed. But if I'm rerolling anything, it's my chest, because it needs that flat evasion ES. And then maybe I'd be pushing 7k ES. This ring needs rerolled too. And I need to do a lot of Abyssal Depths. And I might be able to get the rest of the carapace that I need. Yeah, I've got 2 rounds of this that I can run. Just do the level 1 Twisted Domain. 2 carapace on the first one. There we go. And 2 Esh. Hey, Esh goes on this ring. I don't know if that gave me anything. Carapace up here to 19%. 67, 64. Zesht. Curse. It goes off, then launch. Get this. Launch more. Oh, it took a hand. Launch more. Need to curse again. Can I stay in the middle of that? You actually might be able to. And debt. Greater Regal. And the Lightning Amulet. 564 with life on it? Wow. That's so wild. Actually, hold up. There was this. Chaos Orb will remove the lowest level modifier. Hit that. Chaos it. Oh, it shows me. It gave me T1 ES life. That is ridiculous. I will give it quality. Give it sockets. Corrupt it. Damage taken recoup his life. Okay. Slap some iron runes in it. 934 ES. That's just silly. Run that back. I could probably get away with leveling my Whirling Slash up. I don't know how high, given my mana. Like, if I'm spamming everything, including the curse, I can drain my mana as is. But I do have the Mana Flask. I'm never spamming my curse though. The curse is for bosses. Everything else can be killed with just the Barrage Twister. And it's actually a little bit difficult to drain the mana just using that. 2 Carapace, Adaptive Neural Sibilant, and Pariah's Embrace. Alright, do this again. Hey, I think I dodged it. Charge it. Got my totem. Did I not get hit by any of that? I just stood there. I was watching up here for the freeze build up. It just never built up at all. And another lightning amulet. I think I'm gonna make a loot filter change as well. Let's do save as Rise of the Abyssal 2, and then add this unidentified item tier, greater than equal to 2 to everything. All the rare items that I'm seeing. And then I will see a lot less rare items, and all the ones I do I should pick up. And then I hide the rest of the rares unless they're tier 5. I think that's the plan. Just hide the flasks. I could quality the ones I have up. Hide the rares. There we go. Show rares. Hide the rest. Hide the just quality items. Or block it off so the ones I'm specifying will still show up. I think I'm good with that. I probably don't need to be seeing belts at all. Copy this, drop it to just belt, and do the unidentified tier on those. Hide the normal ones, remove it from here. Still see all the jewels, amulets, rings, charms. So then, I think everything here will be hidden except the siphoning wand when I load this. Yes, I maybe should see T5 magic items as well. There we go. Make those a little bit smaller as well. These are showing up at 30. Okay, they can be 26. That's fine. And I should pick that siphoning wand up. That still no super GG breach rings. Air pace, finish that off. 6782. I think that quality ended up giving me like 42 DS. So now, so I have 4 ameliorations. I'm going to take one of those, slap that in my inventory, grab a map, and hit this tower. I got to hit the towers along the way, but I think I'm going fishing for the citadels at this point. Brutus's Brain and Uruk's Smelting and a Ritual Precursor Tablet. Crazy Strongbox. Oh, I need a 6 mod map. Already got one set aside. I actually have quite a few of these. Hey, Rogue Exile. Always fun to see. Since I made the Atlas switch to the Rogue Exiles, I still have not seen one show up near an Abyss. Emerald Ring. Unique. Death Rush. Doesn't give Adrenaline in this game. Just gives Onslaught. And Life Leech. No % life on kill. Rarity of items dropped by map bosses, magic monsters, 4 bosses. Then I need Irradiated, even more magic monsters. Don't need gold fine. Font of Waystones, number of ram monsters. I like that. Then a Ritual Omen. Font of items, chance for that's only 12. Rare monsters. This one's 14. Pack size. So 7 map bosses added. Cool. Probably have to do this mine shaft to open this thing up. That boss still scares me, and I think I just go on an adventure. Just load my maps up, but just keep moving. Find the beams. I go Frozen Falls. Ooh, I hit the Ruined Monolith. Can I get a boss to suck into the ritual? I don't think I can, but I'm about to try. Oh, maybe I should have cursed him. Oh, it didn't matter. No boss in the ritual. Fair enough. Level 19 Spirit Gem. And I got an Abyssal Depths. Let's go. Preserved Cranium. Awesome. 3 Omen of the Liege and a Ming's Heart. I like Abyssal Depths because this large Abyssal Trove at the end always is going to drop something, jawbone and vertebrae. But then you get desperate and then you full clear the thing, open every single chest to try and find the collarbone, because maybe there is a far larger likelihood of getting them out of here than dropped from chests out from the actual abyss. Raven, Wing of Winter. Barrage, launch. Finally got some good hits. Oh. Come on. Launch them. And then it crashed. Omen of Sinistral Crystallization. Defer that. Reroll. Omen of the Ancients. Perfect Transmute. Omen of Chaotic Monsters. Take the crystallization thing. And the map. And the splinters. Ming's Heart is mid-rolled. Can't believe I got another cranium before I got a collarbone. Whoa, okay. Made use of that Omen of Amelioration. Only lost 2.5% of my level. Belly weakness, 2 damages extra. Maybe that's what happened. And then once you get in these rituals, you can't see the ground where the curses are gonna pop, so much harder to avoid. And yeah, now I have minus 30 res, which puts me... Wait, do I have something that can remove the curse? Maybe an enemy cursed me? Hold up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I thought it was for 20 seconds. But yeah, my resists are not great. Yeah, I don't think I have a way to get rid of that. Anyways, what's in here? Nothing on page 1, page 2. Also nothing. Page 3. Omen of Bartering and an Alchemy. Splinters. Ooh, Wake of Destruction. Okay. The boots. The Wake of Destruction is the only thing I've not gotten myself for this character. Oh, I need... Oh, there's a boss in this Sinking Spire. Speed, damages fire. Do the 6 mud map. Rondel of Fragility. Very badly rolled. Oh, this one creates elemental disturbances, which, like, if I get inside of... Okay, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what the ritual was. There's little clouds that give me minus 30 res. Ooh, Bloom Shrine. Nice. The guaranteed corrupted unique item from the strongbox. And I just like pop whole packs of enemies. I wonder if that chaos damage scales from the chaos damage that I'm scaling. Because it feels like they just pop. All of them. It's wild. Studded Vest. I don't recognize this. Dust Bloom. And the corruption did who knows what to it. Fragile Regrowth. Unique Sapphire Charm. Greater Regal Orb. Breath of the Mountains. Inscribed Ultimatum. And tier 5 unique. That is not one of the top tier bases, but it shows up because it's tier 5. Maybe kind of decent. Some spirit. I just logged out because I'm like dead. Because Tim Chain's Ignite is going to log me back in right where I was. I got 68 life and I'm degenning. Out of life flasks. I could bail on the map. If I stay on this map, I'm dead. Okay, we log back out again. I can control, like press control, enter. Aha. This will cost the in-game map portal. May result you being unable to access the map. Yep, save my XP. Picked up 2 white stellar amulets, chance orb, we got Heightened Core of Sight, and 1 disappeared. Maybe not do the speed, double damages extra 1. Or maybe it'd be okay now, since there's not going to be a boss or anything else here. Or maybe it will? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't take this stuff away from me because I like cheesed my way out of it. It didn't count as a failure because I didn't die. No, it did take it away. Defeat all rare and unique monsters. Dark Domain. Okay, I'm game for that. I've had more Kurgle's invitations than I have had Collarbones. There's a Jawbone. That means I've only had 3 chances on the way to level 94.5 to put mods on a ring or amulet, and one of those that I used, the best thing to take was 1 to 3 Fizz 2 attacks. Yeah, let's take this guy out. Oh, I launched before I got my curse off. Not what you want. Curse is very helpful. Maybe these guys, or Kulimak, or his vessel thing, could drop them. And they didn't only come from chests. Greater Exalted Orb. Another Greater Exalt. Made it this time. Jump in the well. I really hope I get another belt. Because at this point, this is very easy for me. This thing does not have a ton of HP. It doesn't seem to scale. Alright, Kurgle's Grip. Okay, Kurgle's Grip is not the beam things. Oh, it is. It is the beam thing. Oh, God. I need to stand still. Oh, no, no, no. Dang it. Okay, Kurgle's Grip. That's the one not to take. I don't get to finish this one, sadly. But learning occurred. There we go. I gotta stand still to get rid of the degen. Really sucks. Oh no, it's gonna let me keep going? Ulamon's Persistence. Maybe they changed it. So that you can just go all the way to the end each time. But now it loses its health bar if you die. Wait, can we stop with the degen? The fight's over. Oh, it's not giving me an option to steal power? So I'm forced to take it? Rip. Oh, I still get a... Okay, I got a staff. Yay. I rolled 79%. Alright, this one gives me Winnowing Flame. His Winnowing Flame, elemental damage, duration of ailments, or unholy might. Damage extra chaos with increased magnitude of it. So lots of damage extra chaos. I want to do the Winnowing Flame. It doesn't tell me what it is, so I'm just like YOLO. These staffs drop all the time. Conjure an Abyssal Scythe that sweeps across the targeted area, dealing fire damage to enemies and consuming ignite to create pillars of flame. Cannot be triggered. Okay, so then something to go with that. Has AoE, fire, and payoff. So projectiles wouldn't work. Okay, give it the block here. And then cost converted to life, I guess. Put it on, press the button. Really? Oh. Like a melee attack. It does fire damage. One swing is bigger AoE than the back swing. Even if I delay the button presses. Okay, if I fully bring the staff back to its starting point, we have the bigger AoE. But if there's a follow-up swing, it's less AoE. And then you get to put 4 gems into it. But I don't think you could get it to level 20 unless you had plus level of spells. All spells might do that. T2 cold, T2 fire, but with some fizz on this. Interesting. T2 cold to attacks with attack speed. There's a greater regal on that. Evasion ES life. Heck. Save the staff though. And I guess I shouldn't take ameliorations into boss fights, because you can lose them even though you wouldn't lose XP anyways. And hopefully I'd be finding some more of those, because 2 down already. Hey, a moment of zen. Do I see any beams? Nope. I don't see beams. Increased tribute, quantum items, rare chest, additional shrine with map bosses. I want the 4 maps though. And then irradiated 18 maps with rarity essences. Sure. Slap that in. Go. And which place to go next? There's a tower over here or one over here. Going to get this one's not going to show me anything new aside from what's underneath this. I think I go to the moment of Zen, push to the left to this tower. Greater Exalted Orb, Ritual, Omen of Refreshment, no. Another Omen of Refreshment, and Omen of Greater Exaltation. I want the map. This boss scares me. Barrage. Launch, please. There we go. Barrage, launch. Uh-oh. Ooh. Got it. Wow, so much stuff. 280 ES focus with int. Not terrible. Find minus max map. Throw that in the moment of Zen. What do we got? What is this? A dancing mirage. I think I've seen that. Heartbound loop. Fizz damage taken on minion death. I don't think I've seen one of those. Calton halt. I don't have one of. Ooh. Another of these ritual precursor tablets. Take the Heartbound Loop. Headland. Overrun by Abyss. The Everlasting Gaze. Mana. Has extra ES and mana regen. Sure. Perfect Exalted Orb. Broth. First Enter Trial of Sekimas. I wonder if that's one of the challenge ones with the unique relics. Greater Exalt. Jawbone. I haven't been using the Jawbones because I haven't had to craft a weapon. Another Jawbone. Trefina. Ringmail Gauntlets. Jarngraper. Strength can satisfy other attribute requirements of melee weapons and melee skills. Interesting. And no rituals spawn in this giant abyss map. Ration's Rune of Recovery. I can't believe I just dropped another one of those. Except I need the resistances that I have socketed in everywhere, so I can't put that in. What? Crabs? Man, really gotta stop dying. Could have been an elemental weakness thing there. No. Well, maybe I can find another amelioration. Chaotic Quantity, those are useful. Greater Exaltation, Omen of the Ancients, and Dextral Crystallization. Defer that. Take Splinters, and then whatever else I can. Cool. Like, I don't understand how I just ended up bleeding, but why didn't my charm go off? Or it doesn't negate the initial bleed or like, I tried looking through old patch notes and I couldn't find where that was talked about. Abyssal Depths, Omen of Dextral Necromancy and of the Sovereign, Preserved Collarbone, 2 of them! Oh my god. The last time I got one, I also got 2 in the same Abyssal Depths. Omen of the Sovereign, Vertebrae, and this map has Zarwali. Gotta be the easiest boss for this build, because the Twisters will bounce, and they will all just like ricochet into him over and over. Super easy. Yup. I don't have a reroll or a remove. I think I just gotta go for it. Slap it on there. Reveal. Spell damage while in full ES, accuracy, or flat fizz. Flat fizz. Okay, it's a little bit of extra damage. Better than this one. Hit. That's a T6 flat fizz. The other one is T9. Ritual. Defer this. I mean, what good is it to recover flask and charm charges? I mean, the charms barely do anything. Thawing Charm actually removes freeze if I get frozen, but I'm not sure these stun and bleed ones are actually neglecting the bleed or stun that procs them, which means like they're basically useless. Defer it again. Not enough to take it out of here. Gotta defer it again. And a Greater Exaltation. 2 Greater Regals. Omen of Light. Yo! It's gotta go in the chest. Has to go in the chest. There's more upside there, I think, than anywhere else. And I got a Jawbone. Homogenizing Exalt will add a modifier of the same type as an existing modifier. The Vile Knight, stacking damage over time against rare and unique enemies. That's cheap. Let's defer these. Omen of Recombination. Okay, I want that. Defer all 3. Defer Recombination. What does that leave me with? Defer the Homogenizing. Take the Chaotic Rarity and Dextral Exalt. Expedition Logbook. Gamble Sprint and Splinter Heart. Grand Adjudicator. Last time I fought this boss, it crashed.
Destroy.
Hey.
Utopia awaits, whether you like it or not. Behold.
Whoa. Does this boss have a phase 2, or does it just not have it life?
Tomorrow is at hand.
Why did you just stop taking damage? Oh crap, I gotta...
The gods die.
No! Okay. Then it died? Jeweled Gloves. Toko's current, yeah, it's the electrocution thing. 569 ES chest with Fire Res Int. Can't come close to the one I made earlier. Oh yeah, this had triple T1. Well, I guess this one didn't have the hybrid. This has a hybrid with life. This has the hybrid ESES. Plus 105 and 97. This is plus 95 and 143. So yeah, it's not there. but still good. Now, Moment of Light. Annulment will only remove desecrated modifiers. What if I use it on the ring? That has the 1 to 3, which is garbage. Like, the chances of me improving that are very high. The chest is doing okay, but the potential that it could hit is crazy. But it already is doing well. So I think it is going to be the ring. Scour. Use my other collarbone. Slap it in. What do we got? Here, I thought it couldn't get worse. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. If I put lightning damage on it, it'll get scaled up. It's not like 10 mana is going to do me any good. I am getting damage as extra lightning from the shocked ground that I'm leaving. So I might as well lightning damage. Probably more useful. Wow. Let's copy this. Paste it in here. What did we just do? Replacing this with Dread Nickel is 0.4% damage increase. Awesome. Rogue Exile. Wonder if you can like drag it to an abyss. Did I bring you along? Just follow me. Oh, I think I killed it. Piety's Mercy. Okay. Hunting Shoes. Wait, what are those? Power Tread. Crit damage bonus per power charge. +1 max power charge. Interesting. And a Gloom Form. Ooh. Castaway. I guess I'm going through that to get to my tower. I have to do 2 maps either way. Might as well get a bunch of gold. So much gold everywhere in this map. All items dropped converted to gold. Wild. I had like 800 something K, and that is before this goes boom and gives me tons more. 181K. Perfect. Regal Orb. Jawbone. I've got 6 mod maps. Whoa, this is an 8 mod map. Maybe not the place to use the 8 mod, just to get a tower. 4 map bosses, 17 rituals, good enough. Max size strong boxes, 18 irradiated. Tahoe is tinting. Totem life. Tahoe is vengeance on death. Totems explode when they die. Interesting. See a fractured lake. Mansion in the mists. Still no beams. Hey, keep going south. And the next tower is over here. There's got to be some kind of tower down here. Land shark. Oh yeah, gotta start by going underground, don't we? Oh. There he's out. Nope, I thought he was out. There we go. Got him cursed. Oh, I didn't get a full blast. Okay, there we go. Get a curse again. Might be enough to kill him. Another blast. There we go. It's a cool boss. Defer all of my things again. Gotta be careful in here not to pass over uniques, because I don't know what they look like. Omen of Refreshment. Defer all those. Reroll. Omen of Chaotic Monsters. I want. Take this one and this one. Defer that one. Take the map. Cool. Orb of Chance. Stellar Amulet. Fixation of Yeeks. That's kind of nuts, actually. Sure. I think this is where I'm going to stop for today. I don't think I'm going to be able to grind out the rest of the level. I think I'll save it for next time, and I want to find citadels wherever they are hiding. I don't know how much further I need to get away from the start, which was way back here now. Yeah, here it is. It was I've gone a long way down. It's a lot of maps. Still haven't seen any at all. I've never killed that boss, the pinnacle boss thing. So I would like to do that. And I've got 4 days left on this character before Borderlands 4. And then whenever I come back from that, I'll be leveling something new. But I will continue to grind on this one in the meantime. But that's enough for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.